Alright, y'all. So what we want to talk about today is the fact that I keep hearing these so-called black conscious intellectual mofos. I'm trying to keep the language as clean as I can. So tempted to cuss, but we can deliver a message without cussing. So I keep hearing these black so-called conscious intellectual people saying that we need to purge black people that are engaging in certain behavioral practices. Now, we say that out of one side of our mouths, but out the other side of our mouths, and excuse me, I'm holding this up because I'm not used to using a dry erase board, but I need to use it today because we need to write some stuff down to help y'all do the math on a certain topic. But y'all saying that we need to purge black folks that are engaging in certain behavioral practices, but I don't hear y'all talking about purging none of the white supremacists. But you say that out of one side of your mouth, but out the other side of your mouth you admit that there's a white supremacist behavior management specialist. And what does manage mean? It simply means to control. Someone that's controlling the behavior of these black people that you want to purge. So you're not trying to purge the white supremacist behavior management specialist. You simply want to purge those whose behavior is being controlled. Well, we're going to go back to your essence. How did we survive all these years? You want to go back to Africa? Yeah, that's fine. And you want to go to Africa and study the Africans before European and Arab contact. But you got to go back millions of years. And you're not going to be able to do that because we don't have enough physical evidence to show you how these people lived. But one thing's for certain, and that is that which adapts survives. So how did we live and survive for millions of years on this planet? We simply adapted to what was going on. So I want to give you worst case scenario. Because I'm here to do what the ancestors in the Most High has taught me to do. And that is get you on the right track. Keep us on the right track. So that we're not talking about, hold on a second. So that we're not talking about killing each other as the only option. Now you got a 500-year history with your open enemy, the white supremacists. Yes, the white supremacists, the black, the brown, the yellow, and the red white supremacists, because it comes in all colors. It's an ideology. But the primary white supremacist is the white supremacist. But I don't hear you talking about purging the white supremacists because you work for the white supremacists. You depend and rely on the white supremacists for all of your daily needs. All right, so we're not going for that today. So let's say, worst case scenario, that you got, out of every 6 black males, you got 1 straight, hope y'all can see this, black male. Out of every 6. So that means over here you got 5 gay males. This is worst case scenario. We know it ain't nowhere near this. Because I know too many brothers that got babies, and so do you. Alright? So let's say that you have a goal of getting 5 or 20 babies. You need 20 babies. But now you got, let's say, 5 gay. So you got 10 altogether. Alright? And you saying that these people ain't going to be able to have kids because they don't want no women, right? Because their behavior has been managed to the point where they don't even want to be intimate with a woman and have a baby with a woman. So you got 1 straight man, right? You need 20 babies. But you got 5 straight women. You need 20 babies. But you saying you can't have it over here. Got 10 there. You got 10 there. So that would be 2, if they were straight, per woman. Alright? But that's not happening. Because they're not interacting. So you got 1 straight guy, 5 women. But you saying that you need 20 babies, right? So let's say that this one straight man, because that's all you need is simple math, has 4 babies with each of these 5 women. That equals 20. Simple math. That's called polygamy. But y'all don't want to talk about that because you've been Europeanized and you can't see that. And you trying to please your woman and she can't see having a baby or 4 babies with a man that had 15 other babies, 16 other babies, or whatever the math is. You know what I'm talking about. All right? So this is simple. Now, say you need 40 babies. So now over here you getting confused because you like all these gay men, we got to purge them because they not having the babies that we need. We can't have 40 babies because these faggots over here ain't reproducing. They get money. Huh? They have real estate. They got businesses, but they don't have babies. So you come over here. 1 out of every 6, right? Is straight. So you got one man having 20 babies with 5 women, and another man having 20 babies with 5 women. That's 40 babies. But you saying it's all over because these faggots over here ain't having no kids. What we gonna do? You sound like somebody who practices European culture. But this is simple math here, fellas. This is simple math here, ladies. Y'all saying, Daku, you just want to have sex with all these women. You ain't slick. My goal is the liberation of my people. And if the white supremacist has controlled the behavior of these men, influencing them not to have children with these women, then we simply do what we've been doing for millions of years, and that is adapt to survive. Simple math, you should be able to follow it, black intellectuals. But again, I think you just want to purge black people doing the work of the white supremacists. I'm suspicious of any man, any black woman, any black man who can't do this simple math, but can keep coming up with the idea of we ain't all gonna make it. We gonna have to purge these niggas. Isn't that what the goddamn white man is trying to do? You sound like a goddamn white man. The problem is white supremacy, and you ain't talking about purging the white supremacists. You need to think about that. This has been Daku Akabo Wakatu.